The Abuja network station with this. We don't come back. But for here, we'll talk about something we concerned us as a people. I don't go live for you. Customs for Lagos. It's okay. See the rice really they are warehouse. See the rice not today. And they pack the rice come and make Nigerians come back. We hear the bad news. Say people they match each other. Some people even buy. Now I say no. Hunger matter how they face for our country. Now we think we supposed to discuss for this good morning Nigeria from our Abuja network. Some people will follow me talk this matter. Now 2 young men. The person who didn't hear me here, engineer at the same time a politician in B. His name now engineer Chinedu Wache. In our public affairs analyst, my brother. Good morning.
Yeah.
In a research economist, and then they use ruler to measure you. One of them, they say, my brother, good morning.
Well, thank you for having us.
I will start with you because you're economist and at the same time researcher. That thing will happen now for Lagos State. And over the years, some people they protest. If I start from Niger State, other people they come out from different corners, they protest. The hunger too much. What do you got to talk about this kind of new developments within our country?
For me, in a bad story of development, nine before, because hunger don't reach level where say people don't vex to the point that they go enter street, begin to complain to government. A mudu of gari don't go to 800 naira, a mudu of rice now 2,000 naira. A beans they don't grind about 1,200 naira. What think government go do? How will take survive? To the point that pure water even don't rise over 400 naira to 600 naira per bag. So that point we don't reach level. Economists will begin to get confused. What is the problem? How these things take happen? Normally, if you look at economic terminology, when they make price of things they go up, we don't check and say this one don't even pass that time.
What if they make prices go up economically? As soon as we be like the economists won't be.
Now, make one when government policy affect business, it will make price of goods. Talk about tax we government they put on things where people they produce. Then number two will be say when the owner of that particular business, let's say the person where they produce rice or what they farm rice, expand my farm or make I expand my what thing I they do, you go ask small money to the price of what they sell. So that when you make more money, you go use that money take expand. Then another problem when they make things they go high like that now be say when the food or the as a result of that, maybe flooding or other unaccountable things, natural disaster bring issues. So things can increase in terms of price. But basically now two of those things will they always look out for. Now government policy and the expansionary activities of businessmen in the form of they want to expand their business. So they need more money. Apart from the money they could borrow from bank, they also need more money to expand the
but
business.
This one now with happen.
The one with the happen now for Nigeria. Now two things concern now government policy. Then the greediness of people in the circle of value chain of food distribution.
Circle chain of food distribution. It's from the farm to the
market.
I come to you, engineer Lekwachi. See, young men, before now, young men front of some kind of policies, either to advise government before government takes some kind of decisions. But what would they say when government takes some kind of decisions? Young men, they try to, what would they see first time and protest? I'm surprised when I see some people come out from the street for Lagos begin protest. Come out for Ibadan. Niger State and first starter. You don't in support of this kind of protest, or what do you for suggest they do in times like this?
Thank you very much. Firstly, I appreciate you for inviting me to this program.
Thank you.
Let me say that for people to protest is not against the law or against any known convention. It's about because we are in a democracy that people to ventilate their anger and to agitate for better policy that suits their interests. People to come out to ventilate there. It shows that they are free things that are concerned about the state of affairs in their country. And that is a good move they've taken. People should be complaining about these people that is coming against, coming in support of them. It's obvious to everybody that the policies of the government is not in victories with Nigerian people. Everybody is crying of hunger, and it's clear to everybody. It's obvious to even to the blind.
But it don't look like person with the
it's obvious to the it's blind that there is hunger in Nigeria.
Okay.
And if anybody is complaining that there's we should not fight against the person. or attack the president and enemy of the government. From what you have from the NSC president yesterday, he said that this protest is not about minimum hunger. The interest is to address the hunger issue in the country, so that Nigerian people will feel the impact of government they elected to lead them. So for me, for young people, because you can see that in the corridor of power, they are not accommodated.
No, not talk like that. The young people did that. Plenty. Minister.
The young people are not.
Young person.
The young people are not.
Special advisors.
We are talking about.
When we get House of Reps, young people.
We are talking about
senators, young people. So which kind?
We are talking about the young people. We are talking about the young people. Young people are not just people in government.
Okay.
There are young people that are in the streets, that are not part of government. There are young people that are in the private sector, that are not in government.
Okay.
So government's policies or actions should derive from those sectors. Should not only people in the corner. You are driving the policies of government, interests of people in the private government that is doing business in the village. Did you accommodate his interests when you are bringing out your policies? These are those things. We should have like now you elected someone in the House of Reps, and the person is working in the National Assembly of the House of Reps. You are not going back to a constituency to seek their opinion, to form what you are taking to the House as your motions, as your bills, as your petition, or whatsoever. Where did the people's interest come in? Because you are just going there to say what you feel like is their feeling.
Yeah, but you don't involve in politics for a boy state. I know you even contest for House of Assembly. I remember. So how party till they choose their candidates? How do they see them? Are they transparent? The politicians get say in the selections, or not just the godfathers and the executives? How do they select?
I was feeling like I'm going to be discussing about
because they get by the people, they bring the policies now. So
to be frank with you, the problem we have in the country is about the leadership selection process. Recruitment process is where the problem starts. A young want to run for an election, if you are not ready to throw money around, I don't have a very far that I can proceed. That means you're not going anywhere. So the problem starts from the political party. The recruitment process is very faulty. Just see recently conducted primaries in Edo. You see the two major political parties, the AP and the PDP. You saw what we saw as the outcome of those primaries. Let's just see the primaries of the ruling political party, the APC. What they conducted as a primary is a charade. So that's where the problem starts. The leadership recruitment process is where we have the problem. So I've continued to tell people, look, even an angel or a saint will fail in this country as a president. Because the challenge we have is foundational. We cannot expect anything good from a diversional society, and that is where Nigeria is. So if we want to start getting it right, we must talk about correcting the system. The system is what? The structure we are operating is faulty. Or we cannot get it right in this. See, the problem we have in the economy, you don't start from just president. People are partially belong to the past administration. You don't start from Buhari. It's the mistake of yesteryears. And it takes us a long journey for us to correct those mistakes. So our problems, I should say, is peculiar, and we should go back to the drawing board to correct the mistake.
Make I ask, on this program, I think it's in a pidgin English viewers. You go try and understand campaign, use pidgin English campaign. Now you don't reach time to talk for Nigeria, you speak big grammar. My brother, now the policies where the politicians come and they affect them, come about this high price of goods and services. Some say no. So now the people who suppose run these policies, that then be the problem. You now as an economist, at the same time a researcher, where you see the problem come from? Now the policy, now the people who suppose push these policies.
Now both sides in the sense, just like engineer have said, I don't know even in the sense that we don't carry the people along. For instance, currently there is a high cost of price of pure water. Let's use pure water as an example. All the politicians are keeping quiet. Even local that are supposed to quickly intervene in this kind of thing, keeping quiet. What will be the excuse of the pure water people? They say that they buy leather. They say they buy a machine. And actually, synthetic machines and those leather produced, they say no, they are importing it. And the ink where they take print those leather, they import them. And we ask them, say, okay, out of this 100% of things that you're using, 99% Nigeria, 10% from abroad. How come you are jacking your price up? They say no, because of every other things on them is expensive. Now, these are peculiarities that local government chairman can intervene and say, okay, you pure water people, can we do about your price? You are complaining about your price. What can we do? It's a policy process. So now, within that policy, as you rightly pointed out, they can intervene and speak on behalf of the people who want a slash in the price of pure water. 500 and 600.
Speak pidgin English now. Speak pidgin English.
I hear you. So, what is their one now? Keep the pure water down. Now, a local government chairman or FCT minister can come and call all of them. Do pure water here. We not peculiar problem. But okay, the ticket we now they pay every month. You now not go pay for the next 3 months, so that the price of pure water will come down. Is it not a good thing? What the people want? Not the price of pure water may come down. If people here say price of pure water don't come down, what do they go do? They go be happy. Now that kind of thing people want when it comes to policy. Look at the policy way government, the way they float dollar, where they remove subsidy. I wish before President Tinubu remove a subsidy, he called Nigerians to town hall and say, okay, my people, I want to remove first subsidy. What thing I think? Even though people will support some people, make them go that town or make them go say no, make them remove her or make them remove her. But at least you go hear directly from the people. Even if na phone call, you go say, okay, make all the television station link up with me and make a Nigerian call, say make I remove, yes, make I no remove, no. Nigerians will talk. To remove or not to, but that is not the kind of process that we have in our country, whereby people just do and bring out policy in a sense that policy only accepts the interest of the majority of Nigerian political elite. Now, first subsidy don't remove. People they sell fuel for all the filling stations. Who are the more? Will not be there to make money. From 21 million when they buy tanker before to 27 million, now to 38 million, now to 42 million. Out of that 34 million, 48 million, now how much they make per tanker? They don't go disclose them, but they go talk say fuel price they go up, waiting. So unless people the government carry people at their policy. Another policy what government won't do now, when you want to talk about na palliative. How many of us they ask whether na rice we need or na yam we need or na gari we need before they begin to share rice?
I like watching. You want to talk something? You're asking what you need for palliative.
Yes. So the let me tell you something. Can you sustain people with palliative? What is palliative?
Palliative now what you used to just make the thing very easy for some time.
That is what government has capitalized on. They have been doing this, like Buhari's government was doing this. That is what the humanitarian affairs ministry. They have been doing this. What did they gain from it? What did they achieve from it? These things are not sustainable. If you want to empower people meaningfully, how do you want to grow a nation with palliative?
Election, that they prepare for.
So these things are not like what the Lagos State governor was saying that he want to employ cookers to be cooking for people. And I was like, he cannot sustain this for 2 months, and people are yearning for it. We cannot develop a nation with handouts. Meaningfully empower the people. Like now in Nigeria, now we are complaining there is hunger in the place. Okay, now let's set out some set of fund, provide loan for Nigeria. Zero credit loan for young people do business. Train them, empower loan, go and do something. In the next 5 years, we not giving somebody a handout of Gary rice, 15,000 naira. What 15,000 do for you today in today's Nigeria? So we cannot develop a country or get our economy working with a handout. Look, our economy today is not functioning or have become the way it is because, sorry I'm speaking, because there's no competitiveness in our economy. There is no productivity in our economy. If you can employ a young man that has skill, maybe you can produce shoe, you can make clothes. Start a textile industry. How much does it cost for you to have a functional textile industry?
Elekwachi, you don't talk some things that will make sense, but I would like to ask a researcher. You see, brother, I don't go lie for you. And when our president come, he give governors some amount of money. We hear say give governors, we don't give them. They see now the money governors they collect now, they never collect like this before.
Exactly.
For Nigeria. But Nigerians they fail to see their governors. What thing will they talk about now? President. Why? What thing be the role of governors for this matter? What thing they fit do? to reduce this hungry deal?
Very well, very well, very, very well. And why it be like that, we say most of us live for outside our state. And we easily see federal government as a problem of Nigeria. We forget that at the state level, the government empire, now then they blow the horn, and then they do everything. Now, you ask, say, why we say we know they see the governors, why we know they put the blame on their head. If you capture one governor now, begin to criticize them, I'm telling you, my brother, before you know it, they don't carry you. With the some of us don't try them before. They go pursue you, go anywhere. But you know, see, federal government, they give you time before they even come at you. If you criticize federal government, you can criticize them for the next 3 years. They don't go even though say they exist. But you're trying with one governor for 1 month, or one local government chairman for 1 month, on social media, on television, on radio, say just they criticize them. They don't pick you up. And that is the essence. But on the other hand, is this. Why is it that governors at the state level are not performing? Most of them are not there for the purpose where we say they won't do the work. They're only there for the purpose of to enjoy. We must tell ourselves the truth. That is to enjoy. And the enjoyment means that when election come, they come around, they campaign, they do all the necessary things. My brother here is a politician. If you could understand what they talk, they will campaign, do every necessary thing. They will promise you heaven and earth. The moment they enter, game change. And now why game will change? The point according to the local government, point according to the world. Now, what that governor is caring for is now the political party will bring them in. They work for them from the ward level to the commissioner level. Now you care for. Look at the palliative where all the state governors they share. I ask somebody for Nassau State, say, how come you be from this particular tribe in Nassau State? You hear say that they share rights for local government on Monday, and you no go. You say why you take it here? You say you know here. And what you have why you no go here? We say when they bring the rights to local government, the local government chairman will call in people, call all in appointee. The appointee will call all their friends, call all their family, and the people will go see for them. That is all. And when they want to do like road construction, now they go point to now this road, now this road, now this road they go do. That is we consign. That is all. Now the money when federal government don't they give local government and state government since last year May wey Tinubu enter. Now the politicians themselves, the political party in power, the civil servant them, and people wey dey associated with the governor, then they enjoy them. The ordinary people wey dey for the state, particularly if you are not from that state, you just come from another state, you do business for that state, you no go concern you. But wetin we dey talk be say even the indigenous of those states, they no even know. You know say for FCT for December, Wike share rice wey they give them. Ask me say which people collect the rice. Na civil servant wey dey work for federal FCT na dem collect the rice. Ask all the way dey for paper here, say whether you receive the rice from federal government, they will tell you they no know.
No, no be supposed to be now.
How you want me to be now?
Let me comment. You said the problem we get is that is what I'm talking about. We have a faulty structure.
Political structure.
Political structure. Look, Nigeria, we are saying that we are operating a federal system of government. States are made to be the federating unit according to the structure. Look, the reason why attention is focused to the national government, the national government don't get attention is because of the structure.
But you don't say I'm supposed to fire. I'm supposed to fire.
Okay, I beg, make I take I'm small.
I will fire. I will be chief priest for this tribe. Respect the rules of this land. So break out. We not speak English, but try when you say na pidgin English one on one. Say they drop 1 or 2. Where would they follow you?
Yeah. So you see, state government, they don't get easily recognized because you are a state government, you have resources in your state, you don't even control the resources. If they don't come Abuja, they give you handout from those resources where you get from state. If we don't remember again, we have local government. Do you know that local government say they get allocation worth over 300 million?
So local government, some states never conduct election.
So now make you
for some time. So when I talk about local government, look at some areas, some states local government.
So now the problem we get is this structure of a thing. If you want to get it right, the people we elect as our leaders in the National Assembly, in the State Assembly, let us reject the Constitution. Let us devolve power. Devolve power. If we get right, you see that people for local government will begin to get part of local government. Not be for states now. A governor go appoint all the local government chairman.
Sometimes a critical committee.
Critical committee. You go answerable to governor. If your allocation at 300 million, the governor will tell you sir, we give 50 million. It goes sign it now because one power. So this is the challenge we have. How will you tell me the local government that your allocation is sort of about 300 million? In a month, people will not feel impact of an existing government in that local government. You cannot even do drillage. Now you go market, people don't get lock-up shops. This is what is supposed to be a local government chairman, but they're not doing it. That's why attention pressure is on the federal government. And I think President Tinubu he should get it right though. Because from you can imagine from the removal of subsidy, the amount governors receive as federal allocation has increased. I was just checking the chart 2 days ago. I was like, there was a state I know that was using about 2.something billion let's to get, but they're almost beating about 5.something billion. I was like, come on, you see, money is coming in, but what are these governors doing with it? Some governors are just wearing designer shirts. Wearing designer shirts, flying private jet up and down, doing bravado showmanship. People are not seeing the impact of this thing. Is this how we continue as a country? So President Tinubu and the National Assembly should review the constitution. Let's have people the vote. Federating units, which is with the state, should have this power. So with this, people will have the impact of the government. Senate president will not be on the federal government. If you're a subnational government like state government, you go not say, see what I get to do for my people. You go to do for my people. Maybe say every month you go fly come Abuja, come collect that handout. They wait to get after another 4 weeks, you go come back again. We cannot move. We cannot move any headway. That's why some people will say somebody will be a governor for 4 years. When the person is leaving, you start asking questions, what did this man do? Because of the faulty foundation we have.
But his state not be like that. But former governor, he do road. You see the road he do that one. Where they come? You want the road? I know they grow up. They don't want former president. The wife do want to they go from local government to local government with some rural women, so they and that time when they say governors they roll out tractors. They fall out, say, okay, those tractors, they with the same Ministry of Works, they do road, the same Ministry of Agriculture, they do things. They see things. Why governors now? He means say, like those state governments, not feed, those state people not feed Edo, or Cross River State not feed Cross River, or Bayelsa not feed Bayelsa, with the kind of lands where we get. Where do we get this thing wrong? I mean, we young people don't live village. What happen?
Young people don't run live village. He made mention of something. He said they only come to Abuja to collect handout. You see that 215 billion, 30 billion that they collect every month from federal allocation. That money don't blind their head to invest in their state. Agriculture is one of the best options in terms of investment that state governors are supposed to invest. Those days they call them a better life for rural women. They also call get an hybrid, they get BAMSA and the rest of them. Now, ask me, how many state governors don't buy tractor? Instead of them to buy tractor, they will go and buy SUV and give to local government chairman or give to the House of Assembly member motto. They don't care about. They buy cars for all the obas, all the chief, all the emirs within their state. That's what they do instead of buying tractor. Now, why are they now suffering in terms of this food issue? Because they don't discover, say, if they put money into those aspects, go make them popular. But they will put money into those things to make them popular. I'm waiting with that thing. Make we do ceremonial and media propaganda activities. If you hear one governor want to invest in agriculture today, you go invite all the television stations, you go invite all the newspapers, you go invite all the radio stations, make them come showcase, say, he do something. You don't forget fire share poultry for Ekiti State. Those years we do poultry. True. You don't forget.
The poultry still there.
So where you want to see them? Now Jamboree.
So the money we do poultry is a cut television station.
You don't be say use and cut television station. Now Jamboree. Now what you hear honorable they talk that time say those money will just come. Vendors don't they, contractors don't they will collect all those money. They will do shabby jobs for you, and that is the end. That is what all those governors are doing. I think Niger State governors will stop Somebody asked one question recently, say, after stopping them, what is your next thing we go do? You know, they invest money for agriculture for Niger State. Farming season don't they come now. You know, they talk about that one. Now everybody is waiting for federal government to release so that grain will come to their state and they will begin share that grain for their political party member. And that's what they are doing. So we just want to encourage them on this platform. The time don't reach. Make the governors think about farming. Think about how to put money in farming, including my own state governor. Although they do it about 8 years ago, they invest money with Lagos State. They invest money with Kibi and they farm rice together. But now they don't do their own and they don't get rice milling. But they should go take a step higher. And that should also be for that state governor, like or your state governor. They will talk, say, federal government don't give them money. When Senate president challenge them, say, they don't give them 30 billion. Now they should remind him they give them money. And that money, they should put part of that money into waiting. agriculture. And that one should be telling all the governors on the platform, say, including Edo State governor that is about to leave any moment from now, making him to put money for agriculture. Make we not just they keep quiet, they shout on federal government. All of them, make they put money for agriculture. If they don't put money for agriculture, na problem. Including Plateau State, Nasa, all of them they put money for food. Federal government get one big farm for Nassau, for Namaba, Biyama. I don't know what to do the land now. The year say estate developer don't they cut the land small. Maybe they talk do something. It's true now. Now they plant cassava. If you see very big hectares of land in Namaba for our side near the mountain, and then federal government plant cassava. Now there's estate developer don't they enter there they cut the land. Maybe they do something about that before you know you hear say land no dey for plant cassava again. So government must invest in agriculture, and it's a very one of the easiest investment they can bring up. And they don't need to bring people from anywhere to come and do investment summit. People is there go do the work. And that will be a very long, and FCT to make we encourage FCT minister to put money for agriculture. It will go a long way. Not just to get secretariat for agriculture. They do practical agriculture.
They do roads. After road, he go do school. After school, he go do hospital. As we use after hospital.
Make you go into agriculture.
We can try. If all the government will have wicked, Nigeria go good. Who do good, we go tell you say you do good. Wicked is small, and they try. But if you begin, we dey here. I let the add my brother. Before our president Muhammadu Buhari leave for airport road, they show us one day say Nigeria get rice. They come bring a come in a rice pyramid. The rice plenty go upstairs. Everywhere full with rice. Where they keep the rice? As we don't hungry now. Why not bring the rice come and then we share? I don't understand. You be a politician. What happen for that kind of rice activity where they bring on that time? Rice pyramid.
I think at that time that happened, I was invited here.
Yes,
I came here. I said, look, these things are miracles. They are just deceit. They are deceit. Just like my brother was talking, I was just nodding to everything he was saying. Because you begin to ask yourself, you have Minister of Agriculture in all the states of the Federation. What are they doing? What is their job, Seth? You are just answering Minister of Agriculture. What they do is every day they distribute seedling, distribute fertilizer. They don't even go out to see whether those seedlings are being planted. They distribute fertilizers to their party members, raise it in their private farms. Look, if you travel around Nigeria, you see that you have many uncultivated land. Can't these state governments go into all those land, use them to cultivate? You plant different types of crops. If we are doing this thing and exporting it, it can help Nigeria foreign exchange. See, we not do ourselves. We are not producing anything. A country that is blessed with everything. We are not producing anything. So this country is just stranded because of the kind of leaders we've had that is very sensitive and not concerned about the development of this country. So we have deceit in government in all sectors. What they do is the judges do showmanship. What they will do to use and make money. Let's do this one. We are going to make cash out billions of dollars from this. So what we saw as that right is just a mirage. It does not exist anywhere. Somebody told me that they imported those things around which those things they did. Things they did. It was not exist. Have a need to make money. So we have insincere people in government as our leaders. We have people that is very sincere. They are not thinking about the development of this country or the states they come from.
You talk about states where you come from, you come from a boy state. What your governor don't do as a more wrap up? What your governor don't do as this hunger don't be like this now? You see any new initiative or scheme where your governor, boy state governor, you see apart from the road, you see, very good. I passed the road for December. Now they don't go now. Now they ask about the now. What any initiative where they want to come to fit?
You see, for me, I don't want to start talking about him because I'm trying to talk about him soon. I want to talk because what's happening now in that state, a lot of people is just praising the government. Fine, it may be doing very fine, but there is a lot of things that is not going fine in that state. And because I'm not somebody that goes the way of people goes. I study event and I've seen it. The real governance is not going on in Ebonyi today. What is happening there? I've checked how much they are spending as a federal allocation. It has increased more than 50%. What have you seen in that state for the past 7 months that the money is spent in Ebonyi State? Today they are commissioning building a palace for all the traditional rulers in the state. Is it what we should be doing in the situation we find ourselves? A government to undertake to build houses for all the.
Yeah, but you know, say we need.
Those things we need chiefs. We don't need for security matter. We don't need chiefs. We don't need to do this. That one, when you reach at the expense of people, at the expense of hungry people. People don't have money to eat. People cannot go to school, and they are going to be built. These traditional laws already have money, and they are feeding from the pocket of the government. We have this money should be invested in the training of our people, empowering our people to be self-reliant. For crying out loud. If you don't tell me, you don't have any industry. I've said that I want to start talking about this. I'm planning, I'm preparing. When I'm marshal out my plans and how I want to tackle the government, I will tackle them. But you cannot govern our people.
When you tackle them, show them the way.
You cannot tackle. Yes.
When you tackle them, show them the way. You understand?
When the governor was inaugurated, I've done about three press conferences, and I don't, Mr. Governor, please get an economic team of experts that will advise you on the best economic agenda you will deploy to govern these states. You cannot be governing our place without any blueprint or expert that is advising you. Every day you wear designer shirts. You go to dance. You must
listen. Designer shirt no be crime. You understand?
Exactly.
What could be your advice to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on the issue? My brother, I don't lie. Tell them.
I think number one thing for me, they must look at how to ensure that price of food. They don't control price of food. They should do something to control price of food. Just like I said, for the pure water people at local government level, you can come up and say, okay, most of the they produce food like spaghetti, like indomie, like all those food they eat, noodles, thank you, noodles, spaghetti, noodles, milk, and the rest of them. Okay, I know you are going to pay tax from March to December. I want to beg you for one thing. I want to suspend your capital gain tax. There are about 9 different tax the company they pay. They call capital gain tax, petroleum profit tax. They also get in the development levy. They also get stamp duties. You can pick 2 or 3 out of those 9. Okay, this 1, 2, 3 don't pay. But because of that, reduce the price of your food, of your price unit by 50%. These people will reason and they will bring it down. Then look at the people who they distribute food and tell them, you people are distributors, you are warehousing this food. I want to encourage you, don't warehouse food again. Okay, the local government tax where they pay, we don't harmonize some tax, don't pay this, reduce the price of the food. That one will go a long way. But for them to just be saying, want to bring out this, want to bring out that, it will not go a long way. I was rightly asking about governor. I want state governor, and I say go engage Mama Put. For how many months? See, the opportunity where they be say vendors will be created. It is the party men that will begin to turn themselves and their girlfriend to Mama Put. They begin to collect money. How many person Mama Put will serve?
How come want to empower people? Don't be like that.
No. The empowerment way is not sustainable. No.
Our problem, no. Political parties.
Definitely.
Our problem na political party.
We agree.
So make as we do so go join political party.
No, I don't need to see. I don't need to see.
I want form my political party.
Maybe we fit join you because your political party no
go. My country people make I tell una say man, I say they be for Nigeria. Talks for different folks. Now 2 young men there. I wanna see how they talk their mind from 2 different angles. But we enter the same bus together. The person who me here in engineer, the same time politician in engineer Chinedu Wachi, in from Ebonyi State, and in town. They one from Lagos State, in economist. I know if it's where they don't come here, they talk different things with Nigeria. In name na Adefolari Olamileko. My brother, thank you very much for coming.
Thanks for having us.
Nigeria go better. Anyway, very small. They sing one song, Andrew not check out. Andrew not check out. Since that time till today, there's still the same young men not check out. But I know the lie for you. I feel them saying go Philippine embassy. See Nigerians full. Philippine. I leave the question for una. Make una answer. Where will they go for our country, Nigeria? Well, from Abuja Network Station, my name is Kanem Iyan.